Oi. Hey, Ant here. This is a super quick tutorial on how to change frame rates in Premiere Pro. Usually when you import your footage, it normally plays back in real time, depending on what camera you're using. So there's kind of two ways to change frame rate. Now the first is to get our footage and drag it into our timeline. Keep settings. And then what you can do here is, you see this clip here, this is 98, we see that's 100 frames per second. So now if we're in a 25 frames per second timeline, we just go to speed duration and go 25%. Click ripple edit and OK. And now you can see that our footage is playing nice and slow-mo. And if you were to do this for a 50 frames per second clip, right here, this is 113, we'd go to here, select that, go to speed duration and select 50%. Now you can see we're playing at half speed. Now this is fine if you just want to quickly change one or two clips, or you're working in a 25 frames per second timeline. But if you're working in like a 24 or 30p timeline, it gets a little complicated. So the second way to change frame rate is to go to your files in your project window, select them all, and here you can see what their frame rates are. You right click, select modify, interpret footage, and then assume this frame rate. Now from here you can dial in your exact project frame rate. For me it's going to be 25 frames per second. Now all I need to go is OK, and then I drag my footage down and we can see it's all playing back nice and slow-mo. Now this takes all the guesswork out of it, which is quite nice, and it also means that you can set different frame rates as well. So for example, if I was working in a 30 frames per second timeline, I could just select that, and as you can see it's adjusted all of their lengths accordingly. So this method is really great if you're working in a 24 or 30 frames per second timeline. You can really just dial in your frame rate and it just takes all the guesswork out of it. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial. See you later.